Hello everybody, today's review is on the vintage Hoth Luke Skywalker. I'm a huge fan of anything Hoth related and was excited to pick this up a few months ago when I saw it for sale at my favorite comic shop. I'm going to try to go easy on this figure because one thing that the vintage toy line is notorious for is the lack of detail. This is all too common given the time period that these were created. Regardless, this figure and the many others from the vintage line are awesome and must-haves for any die-hard fan. The Empire Strikes Back expanded on the universe in which the original Star Wars created. It added diverse characters, vehicles, and locations that were carried over into the Kenner toy line. Among them were Luke in his Hoth gear. This version is almost spot on but looks a little plain. The scarf face protector is a little too brown and could have been painted much like the center of the jacket. The darker brown was a poor choice. In some areas it may have been hard to paint in detail, but I do believe something could have been done to make his pants and gloves look a different color. Specifically a light gray to resemble what Mark Hamill wore in Empire Strikes Back. The accessory included with Luke is a heavy blaster rifle used by many of the rebel forces on Hoth, but not Luke himself. Why not a lightsaber? Or a DL-44 blaster? The rifle doesn't even fit into his hand, so I just drape it around his shoulder as you can see in the picture. There isn't really any articulation besides the 5 points, so you can move the arms up and down like so. The head can move left to right, and the legs up and down. Luke can be placed in a sitting position if you wanted to put him in his X-Wing fighter or any other vehicle accessory, but that's about it. Although this figure's 40 years old, it's not a bad figure. It's one of the better figures in the line. I'll even be as bold to say it's better than many of the Power of the Force 2 figures that followed in its footsteps. I'm privileged to have this in my small vintage collection because it's one of the more popular figures. And that'll do it for today. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Be sure to hit the notifications button so that you don't miss out on any future videos, and take care. I'll see you next time.